Hey guys, Thunder E here, back on Board Gamer. Apologize, been a while, but we have a brand new video for you. We have the Razer Kishi V2 or version 2 of the Kishi. Very different from version 1, and we'll show you that. Retails for 99 bucks, and you can see here at the back what it looks like, but let's not waste any time. Go ahead and open this up, and boom, that is our Kishi. So we're gonna take it out, kind of see what else we have in the packaging here. We also have these extenders just in case you need it for your devices. Then we've got some Razer stickers and of course user manual, which we don't need. So let's put this back and let's take a deeper dive into this device. So this is the Kishi version 2. As you can see, it looks very familiar to something else. Yeah, the backbone controller, which I also have here, and boom, look at the similarities between the two, very similar. So the Kishi version 2 expands out in a linear fashion, so is the backbone. And we'll compare that in a second, but I wanted to give you a quick look. Let's take a closer look at the device. So the D-pad is different, it's been upgraded. You can see how it's got that dimple in the center almost feel, and feels a bit more comfortable. You've got, of course, your standard buttons on the sides here. There's the power button sort of menu, and then you've got your thumbsticks for each side, your XYBA buttons. Now over here you can see these vents. These are the vents to allow sound pass through for the speakers, and this is where of course your USB ports. Now the Kishi version 2 comes for Android and iOS. Android is available right now, iOS is not available yet. You can see it says Razer on the side. You've got nice graded grips all around, so you can actually grip properly. And then you've got your triggers. Now the triggers are a bit different here. You've got your R1, R2, and then there's an M. So there's a customizable button here. Same thing with the L1, L2, and a customizable button for that. So how does it differ with the version 1 of the Kishi? So this is V2, this is version 1. Now, the first version of the Kishi was more compact, allow for better collapsibility. And as you can notice, the D-pads are different there from both of them, as well as also the thumbsticks as well. And this also has an extra button. But go ahead, show you the difference here. You can basically press this, open it out, and it expands. It kind of expands, and it's got this more flexible look to it. And of course, the USB port here is still sort of stationary, but you get the idea. So with the OG version of the Kishi, this is what it will look like with my Galaxy S22 Ultra. It just fits, it's a bit tight, but you can see the S22 Ultra fits in. And then you've also got that USB pass through. Oof, that's kind of tight. Set at the side. With the new Kishi version 2, it's a bit of a simpler process. You kind of slide in here, hold, pull back. As you can see, there's extra space for much larger devices. So you can use a larger device. Maybe like an 8-inch tablet should work in here. And it says here, Nexus allows for version 2 of the Kishi. Now the Nexus app is the app you want to use with the Kishi, and I'll show you why. They've kind of taken a hint from Backbone to do something similar. I'm just going to go to the Nexus app here, and this is the Nexus app right here. So we have the Nexus app, we have functionality. At the very top shows the games we currently have on our system, kind of cycle through those games. You're going to be playing some Diablo as well as also Xbox Game Pass. And then we have games that you can use with the Kishi. So I do like that. It kind of shows you the games that you can actually go ahead and select, puzzle games by genre, so on and so forth. Then you've got a menu option here. You've got the ability to stream, so you can link to Facebook Live or YouTube. You've got remapping, you go in here. That is to remap your buttons, including those M2 buttons. So I can put in my XYBA. Now, I don't know how logical it will be to have these buttons here because it's pretty close to your R2 and L2 triggers, but you get the idea. So you can remap your buttons, you can update the firmware, there's customer support, all that fun stuff. So that's pretty nice. So I do like it, and it kind of feels like, yes, they did copy something from the backbone, and I'll show you the backbone interface, which feels a little bit smoother and better just because of the UI interface for it. So it's our Kishi on top. Here's the backbone. And as you can see, as you go through each game, you've got like a wallpaper for each game. So you can see Genshin, Call of Duty, Xbox, so on and so forth. And of course, it gives you different games you can jump in and play as well. Similar Diablo Immortal, as you see there. So, and it also feels a little bit smoother than what Razer has right now. That's something Razer has not done really well as software. So again, we have options here to go through some of the different rooms and chats we have for our friends. So there's no chat capability here, but with the Kishi, at least you do have this. Again, this feels just a little bit clunkier than what Backbone has. Now, in terms of gameplay, let's take a look at Diablo Immortal first, and then we'll check out Xbox Game Pass. All right, so we have a Diablo Immortal here, and you can see we have full access to the game using, of course, the thumbsticks. And of course, I do have ability to use my weapons, so on and so forth. So that's also pretty nice. Ooh, I've got a lot of bad guys around here. I just started playing the game once I got the Kishi in. But you get the general idea. Oh Lord, that thing is ugly. Okay. Let's see if we can. I'm glad I can actually move around and move that far back. All right. Boom, there we go. Nice. So there you have it. That is Diablo Immortal. Works pretty well. You can fully use this. So let's go ahead and check out Xbox Game Pass, because this is built also specifically to handle that. So with Xbox Game Pass, you still have full access to the menu. You can, of course, scroll through, select your games. You can play some Forza right now. And it works pretty well and pretty straightforward. I'm actually going to turn on the speakers so you can hear how it sounds when it's connected to the Razer Kishi, and what kind of volumes you get. And again, here's the pass-through section here if you want to charge your device. This doesn't require any power whatsoever, so that's also pretty nice here. Although there's one from GameStar that has cooling as well, so we'll check that out pretty soon. But let's go ahead and jump into some gameplay. So hopefully that gives you a good idea of what the Razer Kishi version 2 does. Priced at $99, I think it's pretty solid. I would like to see better implementation with the software, but right now I think it's still pretty good. And it looks like, hey, look, if you've got a competitor like Backbone coming in out of nowhere and creating something that a lot of people like, it's good to, you know, emulate in sorts and ensure that you can get something that fits. As you can see, fits well with my S22 Ultra here. So if you guys have any questions or any comments, let us know. Otherwise, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Use the links down below to pick it up, and always enjoy entertainment.